Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video will be sharing with you guys my current favorites. It's been a while and I am just so happy that I'm getting to have the time to make a video. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. Happy and actually very excited that I have finally found the time to make a video, and it's been months of work and recently just launching business that has really taken my time and no spare time to do anything at all besides that. So a few days back I launched CBeauty, which I will put the link down below of the website, and it is a skincare product that I started last year and that I am a thorough believer of in terms of moisturizing the skin, a better way to moisturize the skin. So I will share that with you guys in another video, but for this one I am going to be sharing a few of the products that I have really been reaching out for quite a bit. And I actually I was torn whether I should do a haul video or what's new in terms of products, because there is just a plethora of new things that I have received and new releases that have come out that really has sparked my interest, as well as rediscovering old things. I don't know, I've gotten this sudden reignitement of my passion for makeup the very first time I had it, actually 5 years back when I started this channel. So I thought I would just start anyway with products that I have really been reaching a lot for as of late. So in no particular order, I'm actually going to start with something that is not typical of me, and this is hair products. I rarely do anything with my hair. I rarely know what to do with my hair, but lately this has honestly changed the game for me so much. And usually I'm very apprehensive when I come across products that to me are obscenely priced, because maybe it's a price range that I'm not used to purchasing at, especially when it comes to hair. And this is the first time I dabbled into it. I heard so much about it and so much rave reviews. Usually it takes me quite a bit to be convinced, especially if it sounds like an obscene price point that I would spend for. But I am very happy that I actually took the plunge in this one, and I wish I did sooner. And it is just magic. I don't have it on right now, but I will share with you guys how it ends up looking. This is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of. And this spray is the only volumizing dry shampoo kind, even if it's not called a dry shampoo, it's a texturizing spray that actually works. I've tried everything. Before the whole spray thing for dry shampoos, the Oscar Blondie powder, which just became obsolete, that did work, but for some reason they just discontinued it. And Batiste dry shampoos, which just made my hair oilier. I've tried so many versions of it, just make my hair oilier and then limp after a while. The Suave, Tresemme, just almost everything I've tried, and even Chlorine from Germany, and nothing had ever worked. So I took a plunge in this one, and oh my god, it honestly, like, I just apply it on the roots of my crown, and even if my day has been washed, like if it's been washed a day previous, and you know when you get that urge to just tie it in a ponytail because it's just limp or there's just no body. I do need a haircut though, that's why it's kind of out of shape, but this is absolutely amazing. It's just instant volume, instant removing of oiliness, instant lift. And even if I have a ponytail, I use this all the time now. Even if I go out or have something dressier or a meeting, I will use this on my crown just to give my ponytail a bit of volume and lift versus a very flat one. And I've really been noticing how putting a little more extra and using a little more hair product really changes how your hair looks. So I usually pair this is the classic L'Oreal Elenett. This is the flexible extra strength flexible hold hairspray, but Elenett, L'Oreal Elenett is like a classic. I do have different variations of this as well. I have the bigger bottles, but I usually will just spray this just to finish off my look, even actually if my hair is down, just because it's so humid in Manila, and oftentimes it just loses the shape or the style. So even if my hair is down, I spray a mist of this and it just kind of holds things a bit more in place. What I kind of do with it, you kind of shake it a bit and like a little on the crown, and honestly, like, then I kind of massage it on my scalp, and it's like, I don't know if there's a difference, but it definitely, like, I didn't put that much, but massage it a bit on the crown and it just has so much more volume, I think. It's almost like an instant tease for the hair. And then I will just spray out it. So now for a lipstick favorite, and this is from Magic of the Night collection. This one is the lipstick called Please Me, and it's a matte, and I'm actually very surprised at how I am impressed with this MAC matte. This is how it looks. It looks brighter than how it applies on my lip. This is I've always been of the impression that MAC matte lipsticks were the worst drying formula. For some reason, I don't know what they did with this one, but it is absolutely not drying at all. And so I have it on. Unfortunately, I have it with a lip gloss, which has become my favorite as well, but I will, even on its own, this Please Me matte from MAC is really gorgeous. It's just gorgeous with the eye looks that I've been doing. The two lip glosses I have been obsessed with this past few weeks is from NARS and from Edward Bess, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of. These are the Deep Shine lip gloss, and I honestly think I've come across a holy grail lip gloss, and I don't think I've ever been this in love with the lip gloss. Almost everything that I like in lip glosses, I mean, not everything, but the good ones that I reach for are almost of the same caliber or level of love. But for some reason, this Edward Bess formula is absolutely amazing. It is just really comfortable on the lip. It gives maximum shine, but with no stickiness at all. And usually with like MAC lip glosses, I've accepted that they are sticky, but this one is just so comfortable and it stays in place. It doesn't bleed. It's just amazing. And the NARS one, this is their, I don't think this is a new formula. It is, I don't know which one this is, if this is the new glosses, but this is in Chelsea Girls, which is a classic. I even still have the pot of the original Chelsea Girls product. It was a lip pot, and it was just, it was so sticky, it was so heavy, and there was a pungent chemical smell. So even if it did look good, it was just so hard to work with. So I never really reached for it, and this was the perfect solution. I don't have it on right now, but love. This is love. This is like one of those shades. It's like Max Ample Pink lip gloss or plush glass. So I'm gonna swatch both. Let me do the Edward Bess first. I also like the packaging of the Edward Bess because it's not anything fancy, magnetize or have a suction, but it's done so well that you don't get residue on the top, and I've been using this for quite a bit. So this is the Edward Bess in Endless Love, and this is kind of like a very, very light blush pink, which I love just for applying over top anything really on a daily basis or even at night. It's what I have on. I have two other shades of the Edward Bess Ultra Slick, well, not Ultra Slick, the Edward Bess Deep Shine lip glosses, and I'll share that with you guys in my What's New haul video. This is the Chelsea Girls from MAC. This one is more of a more pigmented beige pink kind of shade, which is a typical shade that I gravitate towards as well. So those are a few of the lip products I've been thoroughly enjoying. For complexion, I came across this, and I came across it from Monsieur Alex in YouTube, who is a friend of mine, and he was raving about this so much that I just had to try it. It's the NARS Soft Velvet Loose Powder. I absolutely love it. I think it is very high up there, definitely, even if I've just had it for a few weeks. It's one of those products that I think will come close to Laura Mercier's translucent powder, which is a favorite as well. Loose powders are not something that I gravitate towards on a daily basis, just because they're a bit extra more effort to work with, but this is absolutely beautiful. It just leaves the skin looking refined, flawless, but not powdered. It almost is very similar to the finish of the Guerlain Meteorites, which obviously is still the mother queen of finishes, but this and the Laura Mercier come really, really close. So if you don't have the budget for the Guerlain Meteorites, definitely try the NARS Soft Velvet Loose Powder, and the shade that I have is in Beach. And I'm MAC as well, I'm an NC30. Actually two other lip products that I thoroughly enjoy, and they're in my daily makeup bag. This is the NARS Audacious Lipstick in Barbara. I've really loved this for months, and I think this formula is absolutely amazing. It's really more of a beige, which I love. It's not a brown, it's not a pink, it's just a straight up neutral beige. I love it for every day, and it's not drying, it doesn't crack my lips. It's a beautiful formula. Edward Bess Ultra Slick Lipsticks. I have two of this. I think Rose Buff and Denim Buff is the one that I have in my makeup bag. This Denim Buff this is how it looks. Very similar to the Barbara actually, but less beige and a bit more of a rose pink, the kind of shades I've been gravitating towards. But this formula for me, the Edward Bess Ultra Slick Lipstick, is gorgeous. I think it's better than the NARS Audacious. It doesn't feel as heavy. It doesn't feel as hefty on the bullet, but when you apply it on the lip, it absolutely is creamy, but it glides. I think very close to the Tom Ford. I will have to review both. I think the Tom Ford is a bit more, I don't know what the word is for that, but it feels like the most velvety, creamy, easy to apply lipstick with the right amount of pigment I've ever tried, and this has instantly gone out of the packaging and into my daily makeup bag. Rediscovered another favorite, and this is the NARS Creamy Concealer, only because I ran out, so I repurchased it. Definitely, again, a go-to if you guys have not tried this. It is something that everyone should have. It is very easy to apply. It's very handy. It's in this applicator that is easy to throw in a bag. Full coverage, minimal work, and really covers beautifully. Sorry, just having a little lighting changes here. Oh my god, lipstick. Lighting changes here as the sun has quickly set, and this is always the challenge for me in Manila because lighting, natural lighting, is not as easy and as lovely to come by. Actually, it's not easy to come by, and it's not as beautiful as Vancouver lighting, so I always have to reposition things and try to make it work. So for eyes, I have two palettes and a brow product. I've been quite, not really obsessed, but really into working on my brows with more effort. I think it really does make such a huge difference. So I use multiple products now, and I've just learned how to reshape them because unfortunately, because I am getting older, my brows are getting more sparse, and it's a lot more challenging to make it look like before. So the two palettes that I have, this is a Stila palette. It's one of those Eyes Are the Window shadow palettes, and this is the one in Mind, which is the all matte one. The funny thing about this was it reminded me so much of the Viseart matte palette, and since this was almost half the price, I thought I would delve into this first. So these are the shades, and almost on a daily basis I reach for it. The usual culprit colors, the neutrals here, just for a polished look for the day, but it works out well. It's not like holy grail. I love Stila shadows. I think they're much better than a few of their counterparts like Tarte or Urban Decay. I think Stila is far better than those, but it's not a game changer, like I'm gonna die without these. I think they're okay. I mean, they're better than Tarte and Urban Decay. So, and I really love their old box palettes, and I think those were really gorgeous, and I still have all of them actually. Now, I delved into Viseart finally because still I was so... all the rave reviews, I said I really just want to try it, and so I finally got one, and I thought I would get the one that is not the common one, and this is in Bridal, the Bridal Palette 03. I found the shades, although they're all shimmery, I think the shades were very interesting. I think they really could make for a lot of different looks. Plus, I have 10 million neutral palettes and 10 million neutral single shadows from almost all brands that I felt like I was just... when I see a neutral palette, it doesn't excite me anymore, and I knew I had more than enough. So, oh my god, we are getting darker. So finally, I took the plunge and purchased a Viseart palette in Bridal Satin 03, and I am truly happy. I'm so happy I didn't go for a neutral, and I think these shadows are probably the best shadows I've ever come across. I think they just have the right amount of sheen to it, and they're absolutely creamy, and absolutely I have no place to swatch, but I will. This is the shimmer, or they all have a sheen to them, but it's not a shimmer, it's just a beautiful, like, oh my god, I think you can even use this on your cheeks. I'll go for the brown, which is one of the ones I use quite a bit on the crease. Just gorgeous. With any matte, this is the brown. It's just very understated. Do you see that? It is, these shadows are really, really worth it, and I think even for the price it's quite steep, but you get double the amount of any other palette. And the packaging is nothing fancy, but I like it. It's light, it's travel friendly, you see it, you don't need to label it. So definitely, yes, very happy I delved into that as well. For skin, not a shame plug here, but definitely something that, because I've just released it the past, well, this week, I've really been using it and talking about it a lot to people quite frequently, and reaching out for it so much more the past month. And it is my CBeauty premium products, which I've had for over a year, but we've been tweaking it and getting it to a better place, and I think the final output, especially for the Glow Facial Moisturizer, is amazing. So just because I've launched it, I've really been reaching for it so much more, like every other person who is in the beauty industry or vlogs. I have a plethora of skincare products. I love skincare. I rotate my regimen, my products, and I change up my regimen almost on a daily basis. So because I have so much products, sometimes I don't really get to use my favorite product or my own product as constantly or as consistently as I want to. But as of late, because I have just launched it and launched the online site or official site, I've been talking a lot about it to people, and I've actually been reaching out for it so much more myself, and I am so happy that I can honestly say, not just because it's my product, that I love it. I love it. I could be, if God said one day you can only choose one makeup remover, it will be this. It's the Take It Off. It's a pre-cleanse balm, and essentially what it does is it just removes all the product or skincare or sunscreen or dirt that's lodged in my skin for the entire 8 or so hours that I'm out. So this is how it looks, and it is like all my other products. It's virgin coconut oil based, about 75% this one, and then I do have for this one I have eucalyptus and orange oil, and it just is amazing, even in removing waterproof mascara and even, yeah, the most stubborn eyeliners. And you just massage it on dry skin after the end of the day, and then I have a muslin cloth that is pre-soaked in warm water, and instead of using wipes or cotton pads, I just after the remove it with a pre-soaked muslin cloth, and it removes every trace of anything that's left on my skin before I actually reach for my cleanser to start cleaning my skin. And I think it is absolutely what allows me to, or enables me to, wear makeup on a daily basis without really breaking out as much. I think removing products properly is key, and my pre-cleanse balm definitely has enabled me to do that and to have beautiful skin, at least most of the time. The Glow Facial Moisturizer is an oil serum or intensive facial moisturizer at night, and it comes in this dropper. All you need is 2 drops. Absolutely amazing. It's still virgin coconut oil based. I have a myriad of premium essential oils I've mixed in it. Oils that I know have worked for me or that I've come across and I know are amazing, and they're all sourced from where they are from. I hope that makes sense. They're sourced from France, Italy, and Japan, and it's amazing. It really, instantly, I feel the plumpness of my skin go back. If it's dehydrated, I feel like my skin is drinking something. So this has rosehip oil, evening primrose oil. It has avocado oil. It has passion fruit or maracuja oil. And it has chubaki or dongbaek oil, which is from the Camellia japonica, which is, I guess, the Japanese camellia, and which is only found in Korea and Japan, and I've sourced it from Japan itself. So it is my ultimate skin serum, and it absolutely, I love it, and I could be without everything else. I have a lot of skincare products I love, but honestly, if I just could have one and somebody gave me the ultimatum, I would be happy just having my CBeauty premium products. So I think that's about it for this video. I will put the link of CBeauty down below. You can ask me anything about it as well. And sorry for the lighting. The sun has come down. I probably look really yellow now, but that is about it. I'm just so happy I was able to finally squish in time, or find the time to make a video here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.